John Adams' Letters from the Front podcast for July 1917. This podcast looks at life in World War I through the letters of John Adams, who was 23 when he joined up in September 1914. He served with the 9th Service Battalion, Royal Irish Fusiliers, and was involved in many significant events on the Western Front, particularly Passchendaele. These are his words, read by his grandchildren, and narrated by his great-grandchildren. After last month's battle, we find the generals did not push forward straight away. In fact, the 9th RAF had a month to prepare and to train, and we'll be looking at that in our history. We do not have many letters from John Adams this month, but we do have a letter from John from the 12th of July, which he talks about missing the 12th of July holidays. My name's Mark Adams, and John Adams was my grandfather.
July 1917 was largely uneventful for John Adams in the 9th Service Battalion of the Royal Irish Fusiliers. It started with training at Merris in individual skills with bayonet, bomb and rifle, and general fitness training on route marches. John must have been worked hard during these sessions, as we have 6 field postcards during this month. They also moved during these early days of July. They would move by marching over several days. They moved to Bore, then the next day 15 miles to Corbon. Finally, a few days later, marching 14 miles to Bostingham, where they remained for the rest of the month. The 12th of July was the holiday. This was the 3rd year of the Boyne celebrations in the 9th RAF, and each year had been different. This time there were members of the battalion who were not only from outside Ulster, but were not Protestant. But there was no record of any tensions. Captain McCarthy O'Leary, a Catholic from Cork, even directed a sports competition. That evening there was a concert. By the end of the month, the 9th RAF had moved north-east towards Ypres, and on the 30th it moved to billets and tents at Watteau. This had been a relaxing month for John Adams and the battalion, which was now trained, fit and ready for their commitment into the line.
Sunday, 1st of July 1917. Field postcard.
I am quite well and going on well. Letter follows first opportunity.
Friday, 6th of July 1917. Field postcard.
I am quite well and going on well. Letter follows first opportunity.
Tuesday, 10th of July 1917. Field postcard.
I am quite well and am going on well. Letter follows at first opportunity.
Thursday, 12th of July 1917. Field postcard.
I am quite well and am going on well. I received your letter dated 6th of May 1917. Letter follows first opportunity.
Thursday, 12th of July 1917. On active service with the British Expeditionary Force. Written on YMCA letter paper. We have this letter in the form of a poor photocopy, so some of the text is missing.
My dear mother, just a few lines now that I have time. All at home still enjoying the usual good health, as this leaves myself in the same at the present. I'm sure by this time Jimmy will be away with the band. I see by the paper there for Mount Norris. I only wish I had been at home for this day, but here is to think of the happy gone. There is a lot of changes since the last time we all were together. A lot were there that day shall never meet again. All is left here to tell us where they could speak to us. I know I had a letter from Jeannie. She is still in good health. Well, dear mother, I think for this time, as I and Jeannie, no more at present, hoping this will find you in good health. Goodbye, I remain your loving son, Johnny.
Tuesday, 17th of July 1917. Field postcard.
I am quite well and going on well. I received your letter dated 11th of July 1917. Letter follows first opportunity.
Sunday, 22nd July 1917. Field postcard.
I am quite well and going on well. I received your letter dated 16th of July 1917. Letter follows first opportunity.
Thank you for listening to John Adams, Letters from the Front podcast. To find out more about John Adams and his family, visit www.johnadams.org.uk/letters. The history of the 9th Service Battalion, Royal Irish Fusiliers, during World War I is taken from Blackers Boys. Visit them at www.9thirishfusiliers.co.uk with the number 9. Podcasts will be published 100 years after the letters were written, so will be published nearly every month. If you would like to contact us with comments or reactions, the email address is letters@johnadams.org.uk. This has been a Mark Mess production.